Other thing is that a large number of people are culturally not aligned to the sort of westernized culture which exists. We tend to be extremely nosy, which is not really a phenomena that exists across the globe. I have seen people, and so Jaipur is an example that I like to give. Jaipur doesn't really have a flat culture, as in flats, big housing societies. Jaipur is still very much a colony based culture where there are independent houses and stuff. And what's happening with somewhere else? So they are very friendly with their neighbors. There is some sort of activity which happens in their colonies with their neighbors, and they're very well connected. You don't find that sort of connection that exists in the housing societies which exist. And I have had that argument with large number of my friends in Jaipur who live in houses. I just tell them, boss, living in a flat is so much more convenient. There are so many facilities that a flat, a housing complex can provide you. There are pools, there are activities for kids. And, you don't really, I genuinely don't even know all the four people who live above me and the four people below me. And I'm not that connected, and that's personally fine with me. People who are living in colonies, they see that as a problem. I see that as a problem of privacy. If anyone and everyone knows what I'm doing, if I'm having a party at my house, etc. But people want that sort of a connection. So people find it difficult to move from a colony-based culture to a flat-based culture even. And my parents are apart. So I'm not saying it's right or wrong. So my parents used to, when I moved to Jaipur in 2015, I directly moved into a housing complex.
Oh.
My parents used to live in a house that they had. It took me 5 years to convince them to move to a flat because they were very, very comfortable in the colony culture. I know everyone here. There is, I have connections here. It will be very difficult for me to make connections in a new place. So there was an uprooting element.
Yeah.
But there was also an argument that, housing complexes, flats are really cold. They don't have a warm feeling about them.
Fancy prisons, I say.
Yeah. So a lot of people feel that way. So, I can keep on giving rational arguments how about living in a housing complex is significantly better than an independent house. In an independent house, if the electricity goes, it's your problem. If something stops working, it's your problem. You have to figure out. In a housing, you don't have space. Often, you don't have big houses where your kids can play around. In a housing complex provides that. You cannot have a swimming pool in your house. Until and unless you're uber rich, you will not have a swimming pool in your house. Mm-hmm. But most housing societies have these multiple facilities.
Mm-hmm.
But so that is all a rational argument that I can make for people to move. But people find it difficult to move in the same city from a colony to a housing complex for emotional reasons. Analytically, this would be better, but it doesn't happen. So it's the same argument that can be extended to moving from Jaipur to Bangalore or from Bangalore to Seattle.